Come get your money. Pay late carp fishing with Donald Barrow. Hello, everybody. It's Donald Barrow. Uh, Come get your money YouTube channel. Want to get started today with oats. It's summertime in North Carolina and it is hot outside. I about melted this weekend or last weekend. It's not going to get any better. 100 degrees. Uh, Saying nothing new for the guys on the East Coast. Uh, all the hot summer means to me is oats and rice. Oats and rice. Uh, it's funny, I say that, but other lakes are on other things. I'll be honest, the lake I fish, grits were working. Millet is a hot summertime bait. Uh, some lakes, they never come off chow. Uh, they ban it at a lot of lakes in the summertime just because uh, chow is pricey and uh, other baits are, I don't know, maybe they're better for the fish. Certainly, I know oats are, and that's what we're using today. Uh, you can make oats a lot of ways. Uh, Lately, I've been making it this way. I'm not saying it's the best way, but it's what I'm using, and I'll tell you why. I'll explain. Old Fashion Oats. Uh, they make steel cut oats. Um, there's some other types of oats too. Uh, but buy the old fashioned oats. Well, that's what I like. I'm not saying you can't use other types of oats, but the recipes vary. And by all accounts, they're trickier. Steam rolled is the other time. You know, I have a partner who swears that steam roll is more consistent. Uh, that hasn't been the case for me. But I'm not going to tell you I'm the world's best oats fisherman. I just use it in the summertime when it gets hot. Uh, and when the fish are on oats and you get a pile of oats out there in your swim, um, your spot, uh, it's tough to beat. Oats make a great pile. And when the fish are feeding on them, it's hard to get them off. It's nonstop action, and that's what we're looking for. Uh, so Old Fashion Oats, this is a 42 ounce. Uh, I use the generic because it's a buck cheaper, and it makes no difference. Quaker Oats are fine. I think they're the national brand, and you'd be fine using them. But the 42 ounce tube, they make a bigger one, and you could just increase some of the ingredients if you're going to go bigger. Um, for me, this is a syrup bait, and you would think it's a forever bait, and this stuff will last a long time, especially if you doctor it. But to be honest, it's in its prime second or third day. You know, within a week is when you want to use syrup oats. Most other syrup baits you can use forever or for months. It hasn't been true for me. Uh, you know, that's the way it is. The way I like syrup oats is I can make them up a couple days before. That's what I like to do, and I know before I go to the lake that they'll pack. If they don't, you can make the old-fashioned cream corn oats, just 42 ounces and some cream corn and your liquid flavoring, and you're good to go within minutes. That stuff sets up within 15, 20 minutes, and you're ready to throw. So as a last resort, you can do that. But if I make syrup oats, uh, I have them ready. Excuse me, I dropped the box. Uh, I have them ready, and I know when I'm going out to the lake, I'm good to go. Uh, I'm using the family size Jello, not 0 calories, zero this, zero sugar, regular old fashioned Jello with the sugar, uh, combined with the old fashioned oats that has flour in them. you got a sticky mess, and that's what we're looking for, a sticky mess. So I'll pour that in. I dumped some of it on the side here, so I'll throw that in, uh, and I'll give it a little mix. Uh, we're just mixing in the dry. That's not too exciting, and it's not too hard to do. Just get it mixed around. The real mixing starts when you pour in the syrup. Uh, we're going to pour in uh, about 20 ounces of karo syrup. I've got 16 ounces here, and I'm going to add my flavoring. The flavor today, even though I mixed in strawberry, sinful strawberry would work great here. Um, our strawberry chrome, I've used that before to get a real good success. But today I'm going to use peach. Uh, it's called platinum peach, and I don't know. I might have got a pre-production bottle, but uh, this platinum peach is silver, and I've used a bottle and a half or a bottle and a quarter of it uh, in rice. I think I also made some grits with it, and was real happy. Platinum peach, uh, and this says platinum peach, and this is a newer bottle. I think I got this in a prize pack. Uh, at a lake, a raffle. And it's wicketed, it's platinum peach, but it's orange. Uh, sorry, Ron, if you sent this to me and I just forgot. But um, like I always do, I don't pour the flavor directly over rice or grits or even chow. I pour it into the liquid, and it's not the end of the world if you do, but do it this way. But I just think it mixes better. I mix it, and I know it's all throughout my liquid, and then now I know it. You know, when I mix it in, and then I'll know that the liquid. I can feel that it's it's mixed in on my oats, so no dry spots, and there's flavor. Like I said, oats doesn't, in my opinion, and it's in the summertime. The water's hot. I don't like to go heavy flavor. It's funny. Um, I don't like to go heavy flavor when it's real cold out either. Um, in the spring and the fall, I go heavy flavor. And this is personal preference. And why you get personal preference, or how I get personal preference, is it's just observations. I write everything down in the journal, and and it's what I've observed. Uh, keep it light when it's hot out. Keep it light when it's real cold out, and when it's perfect weather, you know, that's when you can do your dip in. That's when you can, you know, put in 6 or 7 caps of flavoring. Do it up. Um, this, if you can see it, it turned a nice shade of orange. And it's a peach flavor. You can certainly smell peach has that distinctive flavor. Now I'm going to tell you, peaches have come in season here, and old carp fishermen, and in fact, I copied and saved a chart one time where it said strawberries in the spring, peaches in the summer, nuts in the fall, based on what's fallen off the trees, like these were wild carp we're fishing for or something, and they're gonna pick off what's in season. Uh, let's just say I don't believe it. In fact, I don't believe it because I know it's not true. Um, I strawberry is a hell of a spring and fall flavor, um, and I see peach late into the summer and early too. So um, it was a heck of a theory, but it's malarkey, you know. it's malarkey. And some guys will say I'm full of crap, and I don't care because this is my observation. I've seen it. I've done it. Maybe it is that way somewhere, and you fish a lake, and but not the lakes I fish. Uh, Hey, you like the new spoons? My wife saw that I was using a busted coat hanger as a stirrer. I got busted using one of her good spoons in one of my early videos, and so I said, "Okay, I'll make my own." Then she saw that, and she she bought me some spoons for my birthday, some little closeout specials, but and they work. Makes me look so fancy. I gotta get used to it. Um, Guys, there won't be much to this video because what I just showed you, I just poured in about 20 ounces of syrup. Probably didn't tell you, which I should have. Uh, you know what? I was going to throw this. Nah, I'm not going to throw it in. I was going to throw a little Florzine in, but I left that out by mistake. Uh, it's more of a, hey, it's worked before, so throw it in there. It's not mandatory. Uh, What's mandatory is that you stir the crap out of this. I won't hold the video open for this whole stir section. Um, Bottom line, I'm going to stir and stir and stir this again. I'm gonna, uh, I'll probably flip the bucket, and if it's not to my liking, I will even spread this out on a bigger bucket. I'm using a 3-gallon, kind of a standard bucket that we use here in North Carolina. Uh, we get them at bakery departments at certain stores, and they work great. 4-gallon is a cut down 5-gallon would probably even work better. Uh, it's summertime in North Carolina. I went out to my shed, and I've got bait in about a dozen buckets. It's ridiculous. So I just grabbed the first clean bucket and said that'll do. And the bottom line is, this isn't shown very well, is I'm going to throw these grits, they'll dry in about a day. Um, Overnight, if I was forced, it's, what is it, Thursday, Wednesday. If I was forced, I could throw this tomorrow night with no problem. But if I let these dry a little, soak up, they'll be better Friday night. Uh, it'll be great Friday night and Saturday night. And being like I said, it's coming close to 4th of July weekend. If I don't throw these all Saturday night, I'm liable to fish Sunday or Wednesday, Thursday. There's going to be a lot of fishing going on. So having a bucket of oats, syrup oats, gives me that flexibility. If I made these another way, say with corn, which is the other real popular way, I need to throw them. With corn, oats, you may be able to get a second day out of it, but not much. Another thing with corn oats is, yes, it's easy to make, but they're quick to dry. And when they dry, it takes an experienced touch to get them to pack correctly. And what will happen a lot of times, you'll add pond water to get them to pack correctly. Our A lot of times with corn, you add corn juice from another can of corn. You pour in the juice of regular corn, not cream corn, the corn juice of regular whole kernel corn, and you pour that juice in, and that makes the best packer. But a little, if you go overboard, they'll lock up, and then you're playing a game with wheat bran. Um, you're throwing in bran uh, and mixing that in to get it to break. If for some reason, and this usually breaks within a minute and a half, but for if some reason I'm fishing this late into the night I'm adding water, I'm adding water. And then I added a little too much water. It's a little wet. I pack it, packs like a brick, but it doesn't want to break. Um, you can throw in wheat bran. You just take a handful, throw it in, and mix it hard, and it will help in the breakdown process. It certainly will. We use it automatically in chow. It's not necessary to use automatically. This will throw fine without it, unless it gets over wet. And like I say, it's a safety measure to grab a little bag. In North Carolina, almost all the ponds have it. Uh, if not, make sure you can have from a bait shop. Grab a bag of bran, just a little bag, so that if things go south, you can recover quickly and get this stuff breaking. And that's usually the only problem you have. Packing is usually never a problem with this stuff. It packs, being a syrup bait, being heavy, uh, very well, very well. So you'll be happy there. Uh, don't have much else to say about this. Um, you know, it'd be cliche to say it, but that peach sure does smell good. But uh, I've said it 100 times. It means nothing to the carp, how your bait smells, but it makes you happy to make it, and I'm happy. Uh, Hey, thank you for watching. If you hung around, please like and subscribe. It means a lot. I really do mean that. And thank you. I think one of my videos has over 2,000 views. I would have been happy with 10. I'm shocked. I'm happy. But most important, I hope it helps. And if you see me at the lakes, uh, come by and say hi. Never be shy. Ask questions. Uh, Tell me what you think. You like it, hate it. Um, Trying to make this better. I hope this one works well. Thank you all. Bye now. Almost forgot. Sorry, guys. Snap the lid on your bucket. Then you're good to go. 2 days. I don't flip it around. Yeah, I don't find it that necessary. Maybe kick it on the side tomorrow morning. Set another day. Lightly flip it around, I guess. But snap the lid on it. You're good to go in 2 days. Thank you. Like and subscribe.